Make It Through by LaMontagne. And that's a new one by him. I really like it. It's in the key of F. And by the way, if you like what you're seeing here, please hit the subscribe button and leave a comment, request, whatever you got. Love to hear from you. So this song, it has a kind of a little kind of melodic. It starts out in the key of F, and the intro, I know sometimes for some of you the F chord is difficult. You can bar it like that. In this case, we're going to just play an easy F, which is just like a C chord, but down one string. So it's like it's played like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift our index finger out. So we got our third finger on the third fret of the D string, second finger here on the second fret of the G string, and the first finger on the C note, which is the first fret of the B string. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to start out with this barred, which is the difficult part of the F chord. So what we do is which goes from an F to an F major seventh, to a B flat. Looks like that. That's a bar. You bar the whole first fret, and then you bend your third finger on the third fret. This is a tough one. You don't have to worry about the high E string on this. That's your B flat. And that's basically the verse feel of this. So it starts out with just lifting your index finger and letting that E ring out to B flat, back to the F, to the B flat, and it stays there. So that's the verse feel, and then the bridge goes to a G minor to a C. So it goes quick change to a C, or if you prefer, you can go to this G minor, which is a bar, to this C, regular C. Does that 3 times. B flat, and right to the F. Okay? Then it does the same type of move, but you go to a D minor, looks like that, to a C, D minor, to C, one more time, and B flat, to the F. And then it finishes with a C note, a C chord. And then to the G minor, and a quick change to the B flat, to the F. So I'm going to play that bridge for you, because the verse feel is just the same thing over and over. I'm going to show you a couple little tricks on that in a second, but that's just kind of these strums. That's just over and over, okay? So, but I want to just touch on the bridge for you there. So it goes to G minor, quick change from G minor to C. Then to the B flat, and back to your F, okay? And again, if you want to hit that G minor to a regular C, that's fine. If it's easier for you. Just you do that 3 times, and then to the B flat and the F. The second half of the bridge goes to a D minor, which you know that by now. Second finger, second fret, G string, third finger, third fret, B string, and then the first finger, of course, on the first fret of the high E. That's your D minor. And then again to a C. So it's the same pattern 3 times. to a B flat, F, and then it rests on a C chord. It resolves. Always do. And then to a G minor. Quick change to B flat. To the F. Okay? So now I'm going to play the feel of the song. And I'm going to show you a couple little things along the way. So when you're doing this, you're following the melody. You can also include this dino, which is the 3rd fret on the B string, if you want to get a little more melodic with it. Okay, and here's the other trick. This is a little bit of a stretch, so stay with me. On that B flat, if you want to make it a major 7th, you can stretch that pinky up to the A note, and you'll hear that he does that. And he does that in between. Does a couple little moves. They're sort of random. The moves aren't written in stone that he does. You know, because this feeling of this thing is. And feel free to, if you can make that big F chord, do it. You know, get your thumb over the top. You can do it this way, but it's a little difficult. So this is where sometimes a partial like this I'm showing you, which again is just like a C, but okay. And then if we go to the bridge, the second half of the bridge, D minor, C, D minor, C, D minor, C, B flat, to the F. And then it resolves to the C chord. And then it goes to G minor, B flat, to the F. We'll make it through. LaMontagne, he's really great, got a soulful voice. I like his stuff a lot. Again, please come back to visit me, and we'll see you down the road.
My friend Jimmy has the coolest guitar lessons. Go to jimmydillon.com/free and get all your amazing gifts. He's the best. Roll